Other than me and you,
all I want to do it with a zoom.
Other than me and you, who know that song?
Yeah, Pharrell wrote that.
Okay. Before you did that, who knew that song other than me and you? Before you said that.
Everybody who really listened to me. Okay, fair enough.
Again, because he said what? He know the song.
Check it. But song what? 92?
91?
91, my bad. But I expect you to know it.
All these 90 babies.
I see out of my ear.
Oh, you up?
Yo!
Turn on the AC?
Yo!
Great start. Great start.
Just enough to make it real for me.
Everybody had unrelated questions at the same time and shit.
Alright, what's up, y'all? Nostalgic Twin here. Episode 3, No Static Podcast. We're gonna go around the room, start from wherever, it don't even matter.
Come on,
You know what? I was getting there. I'm Miles. You know, you can follow me at mile.high on Instagram.
because he in high school.
Okay. I don't know why I got put out like that, but I didn't respect it. It's fine.
Cool. Don't fucking follow me.
8 years old.
/ Instagram.
Boy, come on, man. We live, baby. We live, baby. I said
Yeah.
a fight, a flip,
That's the one.
I love it when you do your intro.
You just say I'm Seaback?
Okay.
Get through the intro.
For anybody that ain't here, real quick, that's Sebastian, aka Pops, aka South Florida. That's my man. It's me, JQ, aka Fuck Trump. Don't forget it.
Y'all know who I am. If we throwing around IGs, mine is Alchill the Captain.
Spell it.
Yeah.
O-U-T as in out, C-H-E-A as in chill.
Oh yeah, that's how I
Okay.
outside too.
Alright.
My name is I got a girlfriend right here. My name is Jordan. You can follow me on Instagram
He has no
at my
followers.
long ass name that I'm gonna ask Dennis to put in because it's too long to spell out.
And they love each other.
Don't you know like how he did that shit and never told y'all what the name was?
It'll be in the description.
And that's Kayla, she got a new car. Alright, let's begin.
License plate, Social Security, please. Yeah. I'm not happy about it, but it's
Last
this is the car we need. Family and chicks.
Yeah. That's for the credit card too.
I wanted to be in,
6,000.
but she got the, you know.
Man, Twin, what we got in the document?
There's a funny story about that.
Hold on, man. I'm trying to get in this document real quick. Because these
All right,
niggas
let's get the first topic
All right,
out.
before we go, anybody want some Concord grape wine?
Nobody want no Concord, bro.
Underage.
I'm a man, I drink Hennessy. I'm a man, I drink Hennessy.
Hey, man, I'm just watching what I eat. Wine, you know, stay kiss me under the calorie shit. So, fuck y'all. Continue.
Big spender.
You can drink water.
That's good communion wine too. That's the sad part.
Big
It
man.
is. It is.
Yo, communion wine with the little chip, with the bread.
The styrofoam chips that you gotta pull back.
Ain't you chew on?
Yeah, before you get too carried away.
They chew that shit for like 10 and 8. I'm like, bro, swallow it.
First time I went to church with like a white friend, bro, and they had like the legit like styrofoam wafer. And that was the worst shit I had ever tasted, bro.
It don't break apart.
Look, it comes in two pack. Look, it comes with a little cup and then this right
No,
above
it's
the
on
thing,
the
you gotta
top.
pour the top.
Let me
Yeah.
say this.
You gotta let it melt.
I don't
That's
like
one
it.
thing.
I don't like it how they only give like part of the church. You know, the fucking bread. That shit. They just be skipping your ass, bro. That shit just be going around.
Nah,
As if to say you, as if to say you people that don't get
Listen to
that,
one thing,
they
don't bust
the
it
parents be
up.
like, nah, you ain't ready yet.
You gotta know you gotta hate
The
on
baby
your
be
heart.
thirsty looking at it like,
Alright,
Be
so
going all through the line. I'll be like, hey! Bring it back.
nah, on the other side, you go to a Catholic church, but they be giving like real bread. They be giving like little pieces of like little trunkets.
let's jump into this thing. The first topic we got up tonight is best rap super groups. I already know what groups I'm going with. I don't know. It's just a matter
Yeah,
of seeing
baby,
how
I
y'all-
like it
I
raw.
know who I'm going with.
Listen, first and foremost,
What's considered a super group? Let's get the you know,
Like, how big are we talking?
how big are we talking?
They still gotta be a group.
In terms of like Wu-Tang,
I would say, yeah, if we're gonna go super group, if we're linking
So
directly
like
to
Tribe Called Quest,
G-Unit.
no, that's like
that's kind of
that's just
How
three
about
names.
sales? If sales are
But
good,
that's still
I mean, that's what you consider. I mean, but I'm saying, like, what's the characteristics?
So,
Like,
like,
See, and that's the thing. I wanted to ask if we were just including this to all groups because I think that would be better. Because there's not that many super groups with so many members.
Yeah, because then you're really just picking out like 4 groups.
Like, yeah.
Big enough to really matter.
Yeah.
oh, okay, so super groups is like that.
We're gonna go rap. We're gonna just go rap.
In terms of just dope shit.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest with you. If any of y'all niggas don't put Outkast on your list, guess who's gonna have to raise their hand before they talk to me from now on?
Outkast is on the list.
Really?
I feel no.
See,
I
first original qualifications, that was only 2.
I won't even
Like,
lie.
that
I
was-
wasn't thinking Outkast as far as like the best to me, but to me, like I feel like it's Bone Thugs.
Bruh, I can accept Bone Thugs. Bro, listen, Outkast. Hold on, all right, Outkast is
nigga, you smoking crack.
Oh,
Listen,
my
and
God.
my
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all
Bro.
something that a lot of people always be like, oh, I don't know how I feel about. Listen, bro, Outkast is hands down the best 2-man group of all time.
All time.
Oh yeah, you
So
don't need to.
we're talking about all genres. Like,
Yes,
period.
bro, that includes Sonny and Cher. That includes
Never listened to them.
So you're including One Direction, Jonas
That's
Brothers.
5 people.
That's like
That's 3
4
people.
Bruh, every single last one of these children of the corn motherfuckers, bruh. First of all, bruh, the
They really
Jonas
like
Brothers,
children of the
bruh,
week.
the Jonas Brothers were not talented, bruh. They were
Let's take Bone
Listen,
Thugs
bruh.
back.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I offend your
Put it
Disney Channel sensibilities?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I was joking, but they were definitely talented. So pull that back.
Or were they just everybody else
talented at what?
Channel Factory turned
But
out?
they couldn't
They
act
were
for shit
talented
because
as
the show
Jake
was
and
terrible.
Josh.
Bruh,
They're the best 2-man group.
Bruh,
Yeah,
Jonas-
Drake and Josh. You
Jake
say
and
it like motherfuckers.
bruh, the Jonas Brothers were no more talented than Hanson.
Who's Hansi?
That
That was a great song.
It was a great song.
But you showing your light skinness right now.
Listen, I was joking, but then he had to go and say they weren't talented.
Bro, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, the Jonas Brothers,
your baby ass.
the Cheetah Girls, all equally as good.
Whoa,
I don't
don't
say
you ever
Cheetah Girls.
disrespect the Cheetah Girl.
Hey, this the only reason I
Say
can't let you do that, cause like the older niggas in the group remember 3LW, which is like 90% of the Cheetah Girls.
Yeah.
And that's
75, 75.
And more importantly, the one chick from
Only bitch I know was Rachel. Everybody else.
It's 4 of them.
Hey, for those of
Oh no, I think one died and one had a
younger viewers.
Oh, you gotta put Destiny's Child in there?
Oh no,
No.
Nah, that was black.
Rap.
That was
That's
black.
what I said. I told people it's a rap supergroup.
But then you did kind of tell off and say best like.
You said of all genres though,
In all
at one
genres.
point.
Yeah, and that's
What
why I said.
are the
Now keep in mind, I
genre?
used Outkast.
Y'all want to do this by genre or just by street?
No, rap.
Okay, I need rap.
Listen,
Hold on,
I'm gonna
got-
give y'all mine.
Bone Thugs, bro.
Outkast.
Oh, you still got UGK?
Who is that?
Okay, so wait. Did you just
What?
Wait. I just like to point something out real quick.
Help me out.
I was born in this
I gotta
century.
sit by you real quick to give you a lesson on like,
Yeah,
what's your ass over?
I was born in 2000.
I was born in 95.
Do you know who Bun B is?
Bro, listen, bro.
UGK?
You ever heard of
I
Pimp
know
C?
who UGK is.
You ever heard of Pimp C?
No Pimp C?
I heard of Bun B.
UG,
Okay,
Bun B?
that is the father of like.
All
You
right.
don't know who Pimp C
Best-
is?
I know you know. You from
Everybody that's
Texas.
watching is
Yeah,
like,
Yeah, bro, you know
I
everybody.
know,
Yeah, you
yeah.
cannot know them.
Yeah.
UGK.
Wait. So
And
you
you
telling
from
me?
the South?
Hold on.
Don't know you.
So you telling me my bitch a choose it lover, never fuck without a rubber?
My bitch, let me get
That's how much shit my mom would
What's the shit with zero?
Is that how that mom would let us
What's the shit
listen to
with
that?
zero? Big money,
Hey,
foreign, I'm leather gripping.
With jeans and
I handle my business,
Everybody go,
so
bruh,
I think I
big
deserve-
pimpin'.
Come on, bro. You big pimpin'.
Big Pimp.
Okay,
I know that.
good all in my
Pimp C.
That
First
was
verse.
me.
First verse.
Last verse.
That was you.
Last verse?
On
No,
Big
no,
Pimpin'?
no, he was first.
On Big Pimpin'?
Yeah.
No, that was
Pimp C
Jason's
was last.
song. He wasn't.
All I can say is Outkast because that's the only.
You know I thug him, love him, fuck him, leave him, but I'm
You right, you right, you right.
Take him out
You
the
right, you right, you right.
Okay.
You right.
It's okay. It's
It's
okay.
that
Like
he
the
snapped so
original
hard and fell
Tyler.
like-
Yeah, bro, because when they did the radio version, they even did the video. They had to mix 2 different times.
Okay.
Me and him can listen to that.
But hello.
Wow.
Dog, I'm about
Listen.
to displace an UGK for you.
But I feel like we missed like a whole era of like
Bro, you from the South?
shouting and screwed like
I'm from my mama who would not let us listen to that shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, my dad didn't like rap until Biggie came out.
Like, do y'all listen to 3 6 Mafia?
Yo.
Yeah.
3-6.
I know 36 Mafia.
8 ball and MJG. Damn, dog.
Jesus
Project
Christ.
Bad?
Trick Daddy.
Okay, we know Trick
Okay.
You know what I know about Trick Daddy? The Wu.
wearing black.
You know the Wu.
You know what they say.
Wu-Tang
Clan.
Yeah, we know
All right,
Wu-Tang.
cool.
Okay.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Charge you the guy's name from that generator.
All right.
I'ma just say this: you being born in '95 is no excuse, bro.
I'm born in 93.
That's no excuse.
Hey, Miles.
No,
What's mama name? Shanika, right? You got it. Cool. That's all y'all need to know.
I bet your mama know who all the people
Okay,
is.
She not.
She know that your mama know who all the people is.
which is why she wouldn't let us listen.
Best
Come on
rap
the radio
super
one
groups, in
good time.
my opinion, and some of these, the groups that I left out, people be like, "How you not gonna say?" Whatever, my nigga, because it's my list.
But wait, you didn't finish. Go ahead.
Outkast,
Okay.
All right, I feel that.
the Wu,
Okay, I know them.
can't take away the Wu.
I know I'm going.
Goody Mob.
I fuck with Goody. He don't know Goody.
You kind of really got to put them all in. Like,
You got to answer for me.
I gotta put them all
you
together.
got to put them together. Like, they just say the Dungeon Family.
That's
Yeah.
the whole
Goody Mob been done. I was about to
Yeah,
say
that's all
Goody
one
Mob
thing.
been
Like,
done.
because whenever they did process, everybody was on that shit.
Wanna T-Pack?
No.
Bro, I ain't
Wait,
gonna.
wait a minute. What'd you just say?
I said, you know, no, chop and screw.
No, it's a whole genre of music.
Like back when like Paul Wall and Mike Jones.
Oh, I know Paul Mike Jones.
You know, Chop and Screw music come from Texas.
Chop and screw is like slow
Oh, I thought
down.
that was Philly.
Like,
You know how, like, whoa.
Mike Jones is Philly though, right?
Trump, no.
Hey, you know when that
That
nigga
nigga's
is
definitely from
Hey,
Harlem.
Jordan, I got you.
Texas.
Jordan.
From H-Town, bro.
Jordan.
That's Slim Thug, nigga.
You
You know that point in the song where they're like, don't, and it's like all slurred and slowed down. Like, yeah, like that.
Your brother coaching you on music right now.
Just saying.
He the coach. Shout out to Nico. That's not a super group.
Listen.
You can't blame Shanika now.
Oh, I'm not.
I want to say,
But I got a different taste.
My bad,
he
Miss
said-
Shanika, I'm sorry.
until he said Bone Thugs, I was willing to throw two other groups in there.
I know
I gotta
Bone
put Bone Thugs. I
So what
gotta
other
put
two you put in there?
Bro, Bone Thugs, bro, like that shit is like, bro,
Hot Boys.
I know them.
Hot. I can't believe I forgot Hot Boys. And what you call it? No Limit, bro.
No limit.
I don't ever know.
Come on, TRU.
Master P.
Master P.
Shoot, I mean, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Milton
They would say,
Everybody, okay,
Master P.
I'm gonna say this, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Silk the Shocker was my favorite one.
Oh
when
my
I
God,
was
we
little.
went through this shit last week, bro. We not having this over again. We not doing this again, bro.
I'm just saying. All right, so we can continue.
the nigga that couldn't rap on beat.
I don't know why.
Thank you,
bro.
JQ.
All
It
beat
was-
the entire time.
It was the swag thing. Though. I don't know why.
No, it wasn't.
William was a better rapper than him.
Bro, first mistake naming yourself Silk the
Bro,
Shocker.
I was like 7, bro. I'm sorry.
So
That
are
was
we
my
are we
favorite rapper.
including NWA?
And I'm
Like,
yeah, of course,
Yeah.
of course.
The nigga.
Oh, I know them.
Of course, straight
And,
out of
Hot Boys, usually when you ask people like Juvenile was their favorite or
Juvie was my favorite.
My
No, I
favorite-
lied. BG was my favorite.
My favorite was Turk.
BG was my
But
nigga.
that's because Turk used to be go off back in the
My
day.
favorite was Turk.
BG was my nigga. That
My
nigga just couldn't
favorite
stay out of
one,
jail.
My favorite was Turk, man. I fuck with Turk.
Now name me one Turk song.
I couldn't name you one Turk song.
But I can
But
name me a
I'm
Turk verse. Exactly. I can name you a BG one.
And I'm gonna be real with you, and I know people not going to agree with me with this. The Dips. Fucking Dips. That was the
Oh,
shit.
Dipset, man.
Cam was that nigga. Fuck that.
I can give you a
Cam
Turk
was
verse, though. I
that
can give you a Turk verse.
nigga. Go ahead.
But no. But no,
I don't know who Dipset is.
Dipset. You don't know
Get you
Dipset?
Cameron.
Joel Santana,
Cameron,
Cameron.
Jim Jones.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
boy. Yeah, bro. The Dips ran
I
hard
was
with an
fixing
iron
on that
fist.
verse, so I can't give you a verse right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Jordan, are you still with us?
I feel like it's somebody I'm missing.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Cam made it cool to be like up north disrespectful, bro.
Fuck
It's
that.
a whole skit on there where he just telling shit. Hey, I'm about to go to Chicago. You coming? Well, Cam, I
The
can't
same
go. What about my
lunatics?
kids?
I fuck
Man,
with the
fuck
same.
your
My
kids.
sister was
And she go,
so
you right.
The same
Fuck my
lunatic.
kids. Grandma can watch them. Hell yeah, bitch, get in the car. And the sad part about it, it's so fucking vulgar, bro.
I remember the Young Bloods.
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
fuck with them.
I would put St. Lunatics over there.
Oh yeah, Yin Yang Twins. I fuck with Yin
Okay,
Yang
I know
Twins.
Yin Yang Twins.
Yeah.
What song do you know from the Yin Yang Twins?
Song.
Oh, come on, man.
The sad part about it is,
Bro, he putting you on the spot, right? He like, name a Turk verse. Shit.
I'm trying to think of this another like rap super group. Damn, it's hard for me to leave. How do I leave the clips out? That's crazy.
That's not a super
Clips?
group,
The clips were amazing.
man. I can't because
I
they
know
were
one song
dependent.
like-
They were dependent on Pharrell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything
just
from
agree
Grinding
on,
to Mr. Me Too was Pharrell. Once the niggas broke up, it was like, oh.
Can we just like?
Nah, because Push
You
still
gotta
got
like-
a hard ass album.
By Pusha by himself, what the other brother?
Oh, he turned Christian rap.
Oh, God.
yeah.
Oh, he bass.
That nigga turned no mountains.
Why is one always
I'm missing somebody.
Like Michelle from Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
chill.
we missing something.
I can't, bro.
Kelly was.
There's plenty of people we missing, bro.
Oh, we
Do or die.
Two Live Crew.
It's okay.
I can say Two Live. I can take Two Live Crew as a legit. I can take Tribe Called. I must say.
Okay.
It was hard for me.
Oh, but when I
Playing
said,
with JT Money and them.
I'm about to say which one called.
All right, y'all not-
Leaders of the New School, Busta Rhymes and them.
Y'all not gonna know this. This is more so of a Miami thing, but there's a group called Piccolo, and I fuck with them, bro.
Piccolo from
Yeah,
Don't Say Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, Piccolo.
I'm gonna cut out the dance song.
That's how.
Make some room.
Okay, Sebastian, you're from Miami. You should know Poison Clan, right?
Yeah, JT Money, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
alright.
I just said
they
Poison
make
That's
it
the
out
other
of
group I was
Miami.
thinking of. I was like,
They
wait.
can't be a super group, but they make it out of Miami.
3-6 is still.
I was just
like-
naming the group. I was just naming the group, bro. That's it, bro.
Like, and that was, listen, it was a lot of groups I went through.
Ghetto Boys. Go ahead, my bad.
Oh,
Ghetto
yeah.
Boys, I can give Ghetto Boys they do. Junior Mafia is up there for me. 3-6 is up there for me.
If you put Junior Mafia, you gotta put what's
can't put-
Tupac shit?
The Outlaws.
Outlaw.
Y'all done forgot one huge group, and I'm waiting
What
on
about
y'all.
Slaughterhouse?
Let me know when y'all ready.
We trying to
I
help.
take
We trying to help.
Slaughterhouse.
Rough Riders. How y'all forget them niggas?
This ain't a group.
Yes, they was. Murder Inc. If you speak of Rough Riders.
Yeah, but see,
Murder
see,
Inc.
but see,
They're more like a
the reason I don't care, I didn't put Rough Riders and Murder Inc. in there is because they were just lit. They were labels. That was the whole label. So when they came out with their album, it was Rough Riders Volume 1, Volume 2. And it was just everybody versus.
That's a super group.
That's the whole label.
Rough Riders, yeah, it was a label though. I mean, no. Rough
QC
Riders,
is a super group, but what is it
Rough Riders was a
also?
group. Rough
A
Riders-
label.
I consider Rough Riders a
Of
group
course it would.
because you have
No Limit is a super group, but it's also a
I don't consider
label.
I don't
Cash
consider-
Money, a super group.
No,
label.
super group would have been hot.
Young Money,
You don't know.
super group.
Young Money would have been
Label. What the fuck you mean?
Bro, listen.
Yes, no,
Young Money, I'll
it's
take. Cash Money wasn't the group. Hot Boys was a group.
Oh yeah.
Cash Money was the label. Whatchamacallit, just like with Rough Riders, like
Young Money,
there wasn't
I
a
consider Young
group that
Money.
came out as we're the
Yeah,
Rough
They had a whole-
Young Money
Hey,
was-
Bedrock wasn't a song by Young Money.
Young Money
Young
was a
Money.
group. Yeah, I'll give you that. Young Money was a
Young Money is
group.
a
Young Money is a group.
Not only
Young
that, but
Money
their
is a
first
group.
album is
Cash
way
Money
better
album.
than the second album.
Nicki Minaj said in the song, and I quote, the song is Monster. Young Money is the roster and the Monster Crew. Monster, listen to it.
They have one whole
We not
song.
denying
They had a whole
that.
album.
They got
With
two
Bad
albums
Rockin'
that's
over there,
better.
Lil Twist, and
Rough Riders.
Gutter Gutter.
Little
I mean,
Twist, gutter.
yeah,
I'm good,
I
good.
don't think Rough Riders. I don't think Rough Riders.
You see me with a, no see me with a.
I don't think Rough Riders is a group because like DMX was more of a solo artist.
Eve.
Eve was more of a solo artist. Charlie
Dragon,
Charlie
all
Box was
that.
Murder Inc. That was only two. I mean, who
Yeah,
else?
I guess it's two.
Who else was Rough Riders?
I can't tell you. I can't.
Eve and DMX, bro.
The Locks.
What I want to know is
The Locks is a group.
I think the
The
Locks. The
Locks
Locks
is
is
a
one of
group. The
the.
Rough Riders not a group. The Locks is a group.
Lost the group.
The Locks is one of the best groups ever.
Fuck Diddy, man.
All right, but I got
Especially
a
made
question.
the fuck up the Locks.
Is it in today's era of music?
Hold on, I got another.
Entertainment.
Go ahead,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
Is a supergroup dead? With the exception of Migos and really
Ray
older
Sharma.
They
Migos.
are.
Realistically,
Ray Sherman's not a super group because
They're not-
Sway
they're
Lee's
not-
like that much more talented than.
Because if you look at it, even them, they
Right.
go through their
But
own
Migos-
stuff. They go off and do their own stuff. Like
One, I'm gonna say
But at the
something.
end of the day, they're still a group.
Quavo's not the
That's
best.
like I think
He's
they're the-
not.
He's a face of the group.
He's a face, but he's not the best
not
one.
the best.
If you ask anybody
he's
from
the
Georgia
most
who the best
marketable.
one, they gonna tell you.
He's the most marketable.
It's Takeoff. Takeoff has always been the best one.
But Takeoff, you want to know why
Takeoff always been the best
You want to know
one.
why take off.
I don't know how he got left off
That
Bad
nigga is
Bougie.
ugly.
That nigga's Kawhi Leonard. Whoa.
Then y'all got, if you pay attention, then y'all got take off float.
They all
Bro, if you go back to old Takeoff, Versace, Fight Night,
Yeah, y'all got
Bando,
Takeoff
that's
float.
all Takeoff.
Then y'all got take
He's
off
the
float.
one that made the triplet.
Huh?
He rocked the triplet, and I feel like he thought all of them, and then they kind of just
Niggas
like,
wanted to go wild because that nigga was off of Bad and Bougie, but the niggas don't know he wrote it.
They didn't take Migos.
Do I look like I was on Bad and Bougie? I wrote it.
Yeah.
Alright, so anyways, who is Lil Xan, and why the fuck he called this nigga boring? I would call Tupac
But
a
is
lot of
this the
shit.
same Lil Xan
but
that,
not
and I
boring.
quote, Touche said, Lil Xan fucked the Quays up?
Nah.
Okay, never mind then.
Who is Lil Xan?
We're about to find out.
So Lil Xan is.
I know who Lil Xan. I got y'all on the list.
That's
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
We got somebody.
I got y'all on the list.
This your time.
This your time to shine,
This
boy.
your time.
Hey.
No, I can't
Alright,
call.
so inform us of
Who Lil Xan is.
background of
Lil Xan is a Mexican, 16-looking-year-old, 21-year-old, or something like that.
This one with the colorful hair?
Huh?
That's not.
Nah, I believe
Nah.
that's 6ix9ine.
Go ahead,
Oh,
bro.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
six. Yeah, that's Tekashi 6ix9ine. But Lil Xan,
Whoa,
He's
his
the one-
name is what?
Tekashi 6ix9ine. He got a Japanese name. But he's like,
Is he gay because he got gay pride hair?
nah,
Is
he's
he
very-
gay because
he's
he got
very
a
not
grill
gay.
with rainbows in it?
No, he's not gay because he had sex with a 13-year-old.
What?
Oh, wait, was that a girl 13-year-old or a boy 13-year-old?
Yeah.
Was it a boy or a girl 13-year-old? Because he can still be gay.
It was a girl.
Oh, okay. Well, that just makes him nasty.
14.
But how old is
Well,
he?
that,
Either way.
Allegedly, it was a minor.
allegedly
not
his
this far.
homeboy had sex
Nah,
with her,
she's
and then he went
Oh,
behind her and did like a thrust
See,
in
it
the
is
motion
far.
or something like that. That's what the story said.
Oh,
Alright, so well, let's say on something.
Okay,
What
well,
exactly did Lil Xan say?
Okay, Lil Xan
Okay.
is. He said something?
Evidently he said something. There's a lot of controversy about Lil Xan in this
He
context.
said Pac was boring.
He said Pac was boring?
But every
I've got
new
perspective.
age rapper thinks that people that's an old head is boring because it's different types.
I've got
of
a
rappers.
personal
Like,
perspective.
look, y'all said a bunch of dumb
said
shit, but he didn't say that.
Tupac.
nigga was
It's
boring.
not. No. Y'all coming
I'ma
at this
tell
the
you
wrong
the
way.
truth.
It's not dumb to him because he grew up in an era. Alright, if you grow up.
No,
in
no,
public-
I don't want to hear that because as someone who's born in '95, technically after that, I still wouldn't say.
And I
No,
respect
it's not that. It's just
but for
it's
me
a-
personally, I grew up in an era where Looney Tunes was on the decline. If I never watched Looney Tunes, when I did watch Looney Tunes, and I hear everybody talking about Looney Tunes was that shit, and I'm just like, yo, like all I see
But I'm
is a
saying,
cat
if
chasing a
you're-
mouse.
if
This
you're
shit
in
is
a-
fucking weak. Like I
If you're in a
understand that
game where,
perspective.
like,
No, I'm gonna give you a better
majority of
thing.
your
Okay, so
audience doing
for the most part, all of us,
everything
with the exception of us, have never seen Michael Jordan actually play a real game and remember other than when he played for the Wizards. But we all can acknowledge that Jordan is the GOAT. But
Oh,
most of
I
us,
watched that.
you're older than us, so you don't
Yeah.
count. But I'm saying, even for somebody like him, he probably doesn't even remember when Jordan played for the Wizards. Like, he doesn't remember, like, when Jordan came back and they did the half and half jersey that bitch sold for like $300. Y'all remember that shit. But
When he stole
you
my
call
shit
Jordan the
from
GOAT,
Wizards
but you've
club.
never seen Jordan play live, right? So it's like Pac is the GOAT, but you wouldn't dare fix your lips and say that Jordan is
You
trash.
say pop the goat.
He's up. You can say that it's up for debate.
Oh, okay.
It's up for
I
debate.
was about to say.
I don't think he's the GOAT. I think the greatest player to ever play basketball is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh,
That's me straight away.
But anyway, back to what I was
Listen to rap.
no,
Listen,
but back to what I was
bro.
saying is this though.
I'm gonna let y'all know now, bro. Listen, as much as I love Mike, I don't consider Mike the GOAT either.
If you gonna say Kareem, what's the dude that played for the Celtics that got 11 rings?
Will Chamberlain.
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell. You gotta say he the GOAT then. If you gonna buy shit like that.
No, I
but
don't.
Bill Russell,
I
that
was a time Bill Russell. Who is no
Robert Horry
That was
has
the same thing with
Robert Horry has 8 rings. Nobody knows that. You know why? Because that nigga was just hopping on
That nigga
teams.
had one job, bro. Rob, go in this game, shoot this street, and send these motherfuckers home, bro.
That shot was cold as fuck.
That shot
But
was
anyway,
cold
no,
as fuck.
I gotta get this Lil Xan shit off. The reason I said what I said is the fact that this. A lot of us have never actually seen Jordan play in his prime, but you acknowledge him as at least elite for whatever you call it. Pop, you may not think that Pop, but for 99% of American culture that listens to rap, he's elite. So if you to call that nigga boring, it's just it's stupid. Because it's like you're gonna lose even if you really think that, because there's 99 other % of the world that believe that.
Yeah.
So it's like, why would you even make that statement? Because there's
You
nothing you can do to back it up.
You went so against popular opinion that it was staggering.
And it's like saying God ain't real. You might really believe that, but most of the people believe that. So nigga, what? I ain't never met God. I believe in him. I mean, whatever. But you know, I ain't never met God myself. So
All
So
right,
what the thing you
but
believe
here's the
in?
thing-
It's
here's the
not
thing,
coming to
though,
a smoke
and that's-
with me.
But the problem is when it causes all this controversy and it causes all this like two-sided hate. and you
But
look
I
at
do
it,
think every time I get the rig up and I'm able to smoke a blunt.
Hold on, talk about what you say? What you say?
I'm saying, yeah, for it to cause all this controversy, this is over opinion of a little
And
dude who rapped
I feel
about
like he's
Xans
not
and
getting
how
all
you shouldn't take
those.
Xans
You want me
anymore.
to tell you what it is, right? And this is the unfortunate truth, and every generation goes through it. It's because the older generation finds it harder to accept the newer generation, and that trend just continues.
Let one go.
Like prime example, where I will not forget. Like, as y'all know I'm a huge fan of Jigga, bro. Y'all know I love Jigga, but I remember like when I was growing up, how much, even though he was very similar to Biggie. My dad was just like, I don't like this. You need to listen to Run DMC. And I think Run DMC is so fucking corny. Like,
Yeah.
I do. Listen, there's a stand-up that Donald Glover does, right? Called Weirdo. And he talks about this exact same thing. He's like, bro, you ever listen to rap back in the day? I was like, and then I went to a hat store and I bought myself a hat. Bro, if you like me and you were born in so 90s rap and real gangster rap, that's the shit you identify. Why, bro? People always ask me, like, listen, bro, I can identify with the lyrics, black and ugly as ever. However, I stay Coochie down to the socks, rings, and watch filled with rocks. Why, my nigga? Because Biggie gave us confidence. It was a bunch of ugly niggas in the hood, but they was like, you know what, my nigga? If I go out here and sell dope and get clean as fuck, bro, I bet you I fuck every bitch out here. Bro, listen. There is nothing in your mind that will conceive as to how somehow Biggie Smalls fucked Faith Evans and Lil Kim. But he did.
I ain't gonna lie.
Bruh, he fucked Lil Kim to the point, bruh, that she would get on his albums and pretend to be getting fucked by him. Listen to Ready to Die, bruh. It's a whole skit, bruh, where she just talking shit to that nigga while he nailing it, bruh. She called him all kinds of shit. Oreo cookie eating, pickle juice drinking, gangsta killing motherfucker in the middle of this shit, bruh. This shit is crazy. I'm gonna find a skit.
No,
No. Play the skit. Don't play the skit.
You too.
That shit will traumatize y'all.
That's gonna be bad.
But it's true, bro.
Yeah.
Like what it was so 90s rap introduced the fact, like, listen, bro, we gonna say exactly what the fuck we thinking and dealing with. Early
Public Enemy. I forgot about them too.
late 80s rap, unfortunately, was we want to say and have the freedom to express ourselves within a classy like demeanor. Like everybody from the old school rap, the most trumped up, made fun of person from like old school rap is Flavor Flav. Why? Because he's Flavor fucking Flav. And the nigga wore a big ass clock and a fucking Viking helmet and the nigga's fucking embarrassing.
I thought that shit was
But when everybody talk about his time with Chuck D, don't nobody disrespect him. Why? Because everybody respect Public Enemy.
We just
Say
let
what
him
you
with that
want,
big ass
bruh.
British shit.
Listen, bruh, and it's so crazy because music content hasn't really changed, bro. I think I was having this conversation the other day while JQ was there, bro. Motherfuckers who from before like the hard rap days don't like rap because they're like, oh, back in the day we sang and stuff like that. Y'all was talking about the same shit. Y'all talking about the same shit. Earth, Wind, and Fire, the reasons, right? The whole song is about this dude who is pissed the fuck off that he is going through all this shit and this bitch is not fucking. That's the whole premise of the song.
Oh.
Nobody knows. And listen to the lyrics.
What song?
The Reasons by Earth, Wind, and Fire. The whole song is the song should be called Why Haven't You Given Up the Pussy Yet? That's what the whole song is about.
The Isley's got a couple songs like that.
The Isleys got plenty of songs like that, bro.
No, I ain't talking about the R. Kelly Isleys.
The Isleys.
I ain't talking about the R. Kelly eyes. I'm talking about the art
But the Isleys
choosing
got
lovers.
songs so
No, that's our eyes. I'm
The
talking about
Isleys
choosing
got
lovers.
songs so cold. They got songs about how a dude coming home from work and this bitch is talking to him. He like, yo, can you give me like 5 minutes? Bitch, I just got off work. I got fucking work to do. I got work to do. I got work to do. I got a job, babe. Like, no, bro. Motherfuckers was just singing the same shit motherfuckers was rapping about right now, bro.
Yeah.
Then what happened was rap just got way cooler than that shit. Everybody can't fucking sing, but everybody's got something to say. And so as you go through time, like once you get to like the current generation, I told people, bro, there's a lot of cats out here that they go, oh, I rap. I don't consider them rappers. I don't consider Uzi a rapper. I really don't consider Young Thug a rapper, even though he has the ability to. Future's not a rapper to me. Like,
Okay, so with Rick Ross, what was up with that? Cause like that shit was on BET. I really thought this nigga was dying.
bro,
Like when that shit made the BET, I thought it was real.
why is it that every couple of years we just hear about Rick Ross being unresponsive in
He's
a plane?
He lost
Him and
Him and Lil Wayne, yeah, I was about to say.
No, bro. Okay,
Lil Wayne sipped a lot of
Bro.
codeine.
I feel like
This nigga Wayne is lucky to be alive,
until
bro.
he dies, like
Nobody's
Lean's
gonna
not
take
gonna
it,
be like no one's gonna take Lean seriously. Like as far as like
How many more people
dangerous
It has to be no. It has
Because
to
the
be.
nigga that died, we don't
It
care
has
about.
to
Like
be.
these little rappers and shit, I don't care if they. I mean, I care if they died.
Yeah,
But like
How long Pepsi been dead?
3 years.
It's been
4 years?
It's been
No.
longer than that. It's been longer than
Pepsi?
that. 3 years.
Pepsi, that's been about
Pepsi.
six.
I was in middle school.
He's been gone for like 10 years.
Yeah,
Pepsi died. Like, think
that's-
about how old like international player anthem is.
Yeah, it is.
He died the same
That's
year.
like 2007, 2008. Yeah,
That shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
He
Pepsi
died
got-
on Jay-Z's birthday.
So
He died
yeah.
on December 4th.
Yes. 2007.
It's been a minute.
Damn, that's crazy.
We have like
How the fuck you
y'all
But
remember?
yeah,
out
like
here?
what
Y'all
you was saying.
Oh, wait a minute.
It has
Because
to be-
every time
it
that
has
day
to
comes
be wrap-up.
around,
Wrap-up.
it's
A wrap up
usually
is like
Pepsi
at the end of the
Memorial
year,
or Jay-Z's
someone makes a
birthday.
song about everything that happened in the year. I don't think y'all do that out here.
No.
Yeah, no, bro. Which one? Skills used to do one. The year-end wrap-up.
The year wrap up.
Yeah.
Him and Uncle Murder. Okay, so are you familiar with
Uncle
Uncle
Murder?
Murder, right? Who do you think doing the better wrap ups now?
It's
Out of
still Skills.
Skills and Uncle Murder.
It's still
Who the
Skills.
fuck y'all? What y'all talking about?
So it was a
Wrap
singer
up?
named Skills, right? Skills used to be a real tight ghostwriter. He wrote a lot of Diddy stuff. He wrote a lot of other people's shit.
That ain't saying much.
But because he was a ghostwriter,
That's terrible.
what happens is that he's made a lot of money, but he isn't that famous.
Like Gilly the Kid.
I'd rather be rich.
Nah, I will say this, bro.
Hold on, no. Did you just scoff at the Gilly the Kid?
I'm scoffing at Gilly the Kid.
I will say this. Carter 1 and Carter 2 do sound different in flows.
That is true.
They do sound different in flows.
Honestly, bro, but no offense, bro. The first Carter has mainly fresh.
Which
The
is
second
hustler
part is
music is
not
on
happening.
it. So that lets me know that is my favorite Lil Wayne song ever.
That was on Carter.
Ever?
What?
Hustler's music, hell yeah.
Ever?
Yes.
I don't think I have a favorite.
Hustler's music is my favorite. Like
That's
Wayne
one of
song.
my that's up there for me.
Mine
Goddamn.
Mine is phone.
That last verse is crazy.
I'm gonna hit a nigga in the
Yeah,
head
with
with
this
this one. I'm gonna paint the city red with this one, dog.
That's my favorite Wayne album.
So
Baby, you
As far as favorite Wayne song.
That persistence, if I don't get it,
Somebody
somebody
gon' die tonight. I know my rhyme is tight and I deserve the throne.
And if the kid ain't right, then let me die in the zone.
We
Okay.
probably had like 10 songs, minutes of people singing the songs and stuff.
You say wait what?
Cause like I feel like my favorite Wayne verse will really come on his mixtape versus his albums, bro. Will come
My
on-
favorite Wayne verse is off of No Ceilings, the original one.
You know what
I can tell you the song
I'm saying?
too.
Wayne is like for us like the Jordan
For who? For y'all?
Wait,
That nigga's Kobe.
Kobe. So
Yeah,
who's Jordan?
yeah.
Who's Jordan?
Of our generation, it's
Don't
gotta
say
be.
Jay-Z.
It's gotta be Jay-Z.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be.
It got okay.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
And the
But
reason
like,
why
it's one of these. It's just one of these though. Like
you just stutter.
who's better? It's one of these like who's better though? LeBron or Kobe or LeBron or Jordan. That type
You
shit.
can't argue those. Like,
So,
LeBron's better
but
than
like,
Kobe.
really,
No, that's what I'm
who
saying,
was running
with
with
Wayne and
Wayne
Jay-Z
that was
thing.
close to Wayne at that time? Would it be
Nobody.
Well,
like
I'd say Wayne.
Nobody.
Wayne
When Wayne was in his
Wayne
prime,
in
who
his
was
peak
running?
runs unopposed.
Kanye.
But that's and
You know what
that.
I'm saying? Kanye would be like.
But I would. This was something else that I had to put in there for people, bro. Like, there's certain artists who benefit, who get to say they were the greatest of their time because they ran unopposed. Like, here's my thing. Take Chris Brown for example. Who the fuck came nearly close to Chris Brown?
Pause.
And
Yeah,
his
it's-
Neo.
no.
No,
Neo's
not
Neo
no,
was
not even close.
Are we
As
talking about?
talented and as
The only difference is
Right,
Neo
he
was
was
old.
four-faced.
Neo was older, but they were doing the same thing at the same time.
At one point, they were comparing Chris Brown to Michael Jackson.
He is Michael Jackson.
He's the new age Michael Jackson.
And I would go
But
as
you gotta
far
think
as
Chris
to
Brown
say-
came out in 05. Usher was still out. Yeah.
Well,
Confessions came out in 04.
So,
Usher-
Chris Brown came out in 05. So what are y'all saying?
Yeah, but
Like, there are
Usher-
niggas out there. That
It's
was
almost
like
like different lanes.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying they're doing the same thing. Neo came out,
But here's
when he
my
came
thing,
out
bro.
with Stay, In My Own Words came out, that was
After Confessions, bro.
Usher was
When does
one.
after Confessions? When does Usher ever touch that kind of?
Yeah.
What do you
And then
mean?
Chris Brown
Okay,
come right
that's
after
not
that.
fair because us like Confessions is
I got a
like
lot of cutting to do. I know.
is up there with like Michael Jackson's Bad album, like as a complete like
What?
just.
Say that again?
Usher is up there.
Confessions is one of the greatest albums
Yes,
ever.
yes. I'm about to say
Ever.
But still,
Ever.
Chris
I'm
Brown
about to say
come
that-
back right after that and then still hold
Bro,
all
like,
that.
look.
But I'm saying Chris Brown had us.
I'm about to say like Usher.
Yeah, I think Chris Brown was our age. Like, he was like the first kid star we
Bro.
actually got to
Chris Brown
listen
is running
to
unopposed.
since like Bow Wow now.
Like, say what
R&B
you
we were
is not as popular as what it is when Chris Brown was doing R&B.
No, bro. Woman said listen, there were
It's not.
legitimate. There
I
were
don't care
legitimate
what it's
threats.
not.
Trey
In the
Songz
90s,
probably could have been the
R&B
coolest thing,
from
but
90s
here's the
compared to
thing.
now?
They
Trey
were
Songz
older.
maturity took him out of
It's
out of
different.
jail.
Trey Songz was older. Like Trey Songz realized his audience was sex. He's like, all right, I'm gonna talk about
Bro, no offense,
just
bro.
gotta make it and everything else of that bitch.
After
I'm
the
fucking.
album, you won't think I invented sex with him? He never hits that thing again. He never hits that kind of peak again. Even though Trey is very talented and makes phenomenal music, he will never have an album as good as that album again.
Yeah, that shit.
And that's it.
That shit had Jupiter Love. Like hey, that itself was a sex playlist.
Was that the one where Neighbors Know My Name?
Yes.
Yeah.
All that shit was.
Neighbors Know My Name.
Now that band had
Not you
Jupiter
know.
Love. Fuck that.
Not you
That
know.
is that shit.
Yeah, Jupiter Love.
Bro, no,
Neighbors Know My Name.
no,
It
there's
finished.
a song that I like that's my favorite, bro, and it's when he first came out, but I can't.
What,
can't
LOL
remember.
Smiley
Put
Face?
some turbo.
No,
Shawty just
I'm
60.
sorry.
That band had Gucci on it.
I don't want to leave.
no, bro, it's when he like
36.
Just gotta make
Just
it
Gotta
my
Make
favorite
It.
song he did.
Yeah, bro.
Just Gotta Make It.
Huh?
Just Gotta Make
That's
It.
the best.
Yeah, with Twister.
Yeah.
And then you had on that, I think it was on that same album that I don't want to leave, but I gotta go right now.
It's calling my body.
Yeah, bro. He
No,
slid that
there's-
shit.
It's
there's
calling
one
my
with the,
soul.
hotel.
Boy, I used to be in
Like,
love.
I'm
these
24
hotel
years
rooms,
old.
'cause I be with you, thinking.
Damn, I'm getting
I
old.
be with
What about Mario? Well, what about Mario then?
I'm telling you, like, what about Mario?
No, Mario.
Hey, what about Mario?
How?
Look, his
You can't tell me break my hand just to friends then have you
That album
right.
was
Just
phenomenal.
boy, that shit.
Bruh, here,
You felt that?
he got hard. Okay, we was last time I was here, we rapped Wayne whole verse on Crying Out For Me.
How did you like O from Memorial?
Who?
Oh,
I was hard.
Oh, that shit was crazy.
Okay.
Entourage is one of my favorite shits.
okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
Icebox.
I'm giving that Amorian album a 7.
Oh my god.
Who?
This nigga. Yeah.
7?
Oh,
Yes.
what? A 7 out of 7? Touch, nigga. Touch.
Okay. We gonna listen. We gonna take away.
There's
Listen.
no way.
Listen. And those songs are why he gets a 7. Touch. Once you take Touch and Icebox off.
Ooh, Icebox.
I fuck with Icebox.
Icebox was the hard.
Jordan.
Do you know
Name
that?
a song.
It's 2 songs. Bro, I hope he alright, bro. Like Rick be going like.
Rick is out. He's
But they
out.
said he wasn't ever in the hospital. That's how I'm like,
I'm hearing so many conflicting reports about
his family
this.
said
Like,
official thing, he's not in the hospital. So if he was, hopefully he's back. Because, you know.
yeah, they were saying like he was tied to like some kind of like
He was
some
tied?
form of some form of life support, like help him his heart beat or something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
thought
Or
bro was
help him
gone.
breathe out of his lungs. And then I heard he got had a heart attack because he had a threesome with strippers. And then like it was so many
Bro, that
stories.
shit made it to BET.com.
Like, it's crazy.
That's when I thought, like, oh, this nigga really might be out
They
here.
did the same shit with Wayne a few years ago.
Yeah, they did. They
But Wayne
exactly-
really was, like, fucked up. Like, when he was, like,
No,
next,
they
he was
said
in
he
the
died.
air. Oh, no. I don't know about that.
Yeah, but I don't think he was fucked up to the point where they.
Bruh,
But
he was
Wayne,
like-
they said he was like people were saying they final goodbyes. And
No, they was like, Wayne, like, they would say he was having seizures and shit, like, in airplanes and shit.
It's them codeine withdrawals.
yeah, because he was trying to like cut back.
Yeah.
He
That's
said
the thing. So it ain't even the codeine that's killing motherfuckers, bro. It's the withdrawals.
Bruh.
But yeah, I think that shit becomes a part of their
Bruh,
daily
that
life.
shit is not good to get hooked on, nor is it good to try to get off of, bro. Because you want Danny Brown.
yeah.
Danny Brown did an interview about that shit, bro. He was like, bro, because he used to drink real heavy, bro. He was like, bro, let me tell you something. Number 1, that shit he shits like crazy. He was like, number 2, bro. He was like, bro, you get to a point where you be drinking that shit, bro. He said, the first day you go and you don't drink it, he was like, my nigga, you know. He's like, my nigga, because that's gonna be an awful day.
Yeah, everybody said like it feel like
Bruh, I got niggas who be sipping, who drink lean, bro. And I tried lean before, so I completely understand like why motherfuckers do that shit. But even after my first experience with lean, that was my last experience.
Yeah, I'd much rather pop a pill. Like I can't do that.
And I'm about to say I didn't even end up.
I don't do neither, bro. But like,
fuck you up too.
but I'm saying I guess because I just couldn't imagine drinking that shit, bro.
So how we feel about this DJ Khaled?
Just to throw that out there. Future did his thing. Future made the song worth listening to. Is how I feel about it.
Whole verse crazy.
Other than that, I could care less about what the hell Ho said. Beyonce sounds like she tried too hard, but there's not a convertible Maybach, so that was the one thing that kind of threw me off. Considering everybody rapping about race, and I just figured out that that's a Rolls Royce with the stars in it.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. Kodak told me about that one.
Yeah.
But
the Maybach 62, the 62 has curtains. The 64 has the removable roof that slides down. That's what they end on the
I said the 64 because before it was the 57, which is the baby one, then the 62.
And I think it's like now it was the 57, which I like, and the XLR. Oh, smash that! I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah, Ho got busy on that.
Oh, what
Beyonce.
The Maybach XLR. He probably the only person I ever seen dropping it in the Lost Ones video.
So y'all think he did good in the video? I mean, y'all think he did good on the song?
I do.
Here's
Did
the,
he?
yeah.
I had to give it another listen because I mean,
I think
it just sounded the same.
He's one. Hov in. I tell people all the time. Hov in his classic rock years. He one of them dudes that. The fact of the matter is, all he got to do is make sure that what he's saying is relevant to his fan base, and it'll always be a success. Because I tell people all the time. I was just like, I listen to him, and I can tell he's not what he once was.
But he did better on Shining than he did on this. Shining is a way better, a more recitable verse.
I can agree. Shining was a better song.
Shining was a better song because the song is more natural.
And then I got the keys. Like if you're gonna put Future and Jay-Z on the song together, they could have did way better.
All right, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Okay, yeah, because a lot of people give it to me. As much as I'm a whole fan, I got the keys. It's just okay to me.
It's redundant as shit.
Like, here's the thing. The video to me is what makes the song. The video is hard, but the best song on that album is Nas' album done. Cause Nas fucking beast that
Oh
shit.
yeah, that was still probably my favorite song on that.
Like Nas' album done might be the best song on that.
The only reason I can't say that because the mainstream song that I love Nas' album because you know I love Nas. I don't give a fuck Nas said, Do You Mind is hard as fuck to me. Do You Mind was a hard because it had so many different elements of like August, Chris Brown, Ross, Future.
Alright, so since this podcast is over, I'm gonna just look at the camera and finish my drink. Subscribe.